So here it is, my new acquisition, or some have been calling it my new toy. This is no stranger to being left out. Has a lot of mileage on it. We have some new hoses. We have a hose, maybe two down here that have to be replaced. I'm waiting to get a price on these down here to replace them. Some of these hoses are new, some of them not so new but in good shape. Tires are holding air. They're cracked. I wouldn't be riding them on the road, but for what I'm using it for, they look like they should hold okay. I know this has been out for years, but I put 2 buckets on top. I figured it couldn't hurt. Looks like we're going to get some rain this weekend, and I'm just itching to get on here and start using it, but I can't do anything until I get that hose repaired. We have a new forward facing seat, and the rear seat for the hoe is fairly new. It's in good shape though. Over here we have some issues. Not quite sure. We have a little leak over here. I think that's diesel, so I have to look into this and see why diesel would be leaking from around the steering wheel. If anybody knows anything about this, please feel free to comment. Post your comments down below. If you have a similar machine, anything that you can help me with. You know, as far as asking me questions about it, I really don't know much about it other than what I was told. This was used. The fella had it for so many years, home use. And the guy I bought it from had it a year or two, a little too big for what he was using it for, and that's how I ended up with it. Front bucket's in good shape. The rear bucket, another story. Rear bucket's a little too big for what I wanted for. I was hoping to get a small bucket thrown in with it, but they didn't have one laying around. Front tires in decent shape. Again, we have some decent hoses on this end. See a lot of welds on here. This looks like it might be factory. It's nice and clean compared to what the one in the back was. This is real heavy metal. I was told none of the lights work, so we know that ahead of time. Dual batteries. There's 2 12-volt batteries. It's a 24-volt system. That's about what I know about it. I did drive it up here. Felt a little uncomfortable sitting high on the seat over here going up that hill. Seat wiggles a little bit and my lawn's a little bumpy. I dug a little bit with the front end of it, making sure I could push some dirt without stalling. I have this bucket under here. It's been here for 2 days, and the leak that you see from there, that's not bad for 2 days. The leak is from that hose down below. If you curl the bucket, you'll get a leak. If you don't curl the bucket, it has a little bit of a drip, but that's it. And this bucket's enormous. It's way bigger than what I need. And it has some cracks on the side. The little bit I know about these units, this looks like it got some heavy use doing some stonework. You can see down there it's buckled in. It's got a crack in there. Got a crack down on this edge. This is something that I could weld myself. It doesn't have to be pretty. Like I mentioned, if I could get a smaller bucket for it, it would suit me a lot better. Because on this end, the bucket end of it, I'd be using to dig some trenches for runoff for the rain. Because that rain really destroys my driveway. Other than these repairs over here, they look like they've been here for quite some time. For what I'm going to use it for, it should be okay. None of the pistons are pitted, so I'm in good shape in that area. I didn't see anything leaking down on the pistons, so hopefully I won't have to repack these for quite some time. And that's about as much as I know about this for now. Once I get a hold of the shop that repairs the hoses, happens to be on vacation now until the end of this month. Once I get a hold of him, I'll remove the hoses that are leaking. I have to find a plug that I could plug this with, or at least down here, try to get as little leakage as possible and remove these hoses. I will have to buy additional wrenches. It's the end of the month. I'll probably be going to Harbor Freight for that. I'll do a little tool review on whatever I buy at Harbor Freight. So we'll get a tool review out of that. And I have a question for my subscribers and my viewers in general. With this backhoe, is this something I should add onto my channel? Should I do a separate channel? Or should I just have a separate playlist on the maintenance and the repairs I do with this tractor and any work I might be doing with it? It seems like whenever I veer from my small engine repair, it seems I always lose a subscriber or two on my new videos. And remember, my channel originally started, I mentioned this earlier, my channel originally started as a DIY for family and friends on small engines. And it kind of morphed out. You have a few videos on my chickens, my trailer conversion, trailer repairs, and so on. Some plumbing, some auto. So let me know what you think. Should I have a separate channel for this, or just a playlist to show the work I'm doing on this? And remember, if you get notified of a video that's not to your liking, you don't have to unsubscribe. I have 300 and something videos out there. I'm sure you didn't watch all of them. There's got to be something out there that you like, or just wait for the next one. Well, with that said, until next time, happy digging and stay safe.